Have you ever made a travel mistake that taught you a life-changing lesson? My name is Nicole. If you're a woman considering a solo travel subscription, I share a new travel destination or tip every week, every Tuesday and Friday. I'm 47 and I've made my fair share of solo travel mistakes, but there's one that still stands out to this day. Sharing this story with you is important to me because I can believe it can help others avoid making the same mistakes that I've made. And as I reflect on my solo travels, I realized that I was so caught up in the excitement of exploring new places and destinations that I often neglected to plan properly. My biggest solo travel mistake was not researching and booking my accommodations in a timely manner in advance. I thought I could just wing it and find a place to stay when I arrived, but that didn't quite work out well as I planned. I remember arriving in a new city, exhausted and tired and unsure of where to go. I had no idea what to expect, and I ended up settling for a new subpar hostel. That was a tough night, but it got worse. The hostel was not only uncomfortable, but it was also in a bad neighborhood, and I didn't feel safe. I had to spend the next day searching for a better place to stay, which was so stressful and tiring. Looking back, I realized that I was so lucky to have gotten out of that situation unscathed. The experience taught me a valuable lesson about the importance of planning and researching ahead. The emotions that I felt that night were a mix of frustration, anxiety, and disappointment. I was frustrated with myself for not being more prepared, anxious about my safety, and disappointed at the same time in my situation I had found myself in. However, as I look back on that experience, I realized that it was a turning point for me. It made me more aware of my surroundings and more cautious in my travels. The key insight here that emerged from that experience and mistake was the importance of prioritizing my safety and well-being. I realized that taking the time to research and plan ahead was most essential to having a smooth and enjoyable trip. I started making a checklist of the things to do before traveling, and it's been a game changer for me. In summary, my biggest solo travel mistake at 47 was not researching and booking my accommodations in advance. The experience taught me a valuable lesson about the importance of planning and researching, and it's a lesson that I'll carry with me for the rest of my travels. If you've made a similar mistake as me while traveling at 47, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about more solo travel, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See ya.